So Tuesday, the third episode of Loki season 2 dropped, the episode being 1894. I see that title and I want to say 1984, but no, that's not what it is. But 1893 is important because that's the year they travel to in this episode. Basically, what's going on in this episode is they're hunting down Rain Singer and Miss Minutes because they're hoping they could use Miss Minutes to basically hack into the system so they can, expand the capacity of the time loom. Well, anyhow, they go back to 1893, which, by the way, is the time of the Chicago World's fail. I mean, literally. Apparently Mobius is a big fan of that time period because his investigation to try to find involved a lot of sightseeing, I gotta say. But they do eventually find Rainser and Miss Mints and a variant of He Who Remains, which in an earlier scene, Rainsail at Destruction and Miss Minutes drops a handbook of the TVA handbook, to a child variant of He Remains who they there to find later on in this episode. Time travel, complicated stuff. But what basically the whole plot is basically once they find him, Loki and Mobius, they don't even need Miss Minutes. Hopefully they can use him to with his temporal aura to get access to the time loom so they can expand its capacity. Of course, some Sylvie's are also there trying to kill him because she wants to kill all variants. It basically goes to a fight. Miss Minutes basically has a crush on He Who Remains, is upset that that he does not reciprocate her feelings. So yeah, little bit of a well, how shall I put it? A maniac, a crazy AI, I guess. I don't know. We're going to see how what things go for Miss Minutes, but I do not trust her, and I do not trust Rainsail. By the end of the episode, Sylvie decides not to kill this variant of He Who Remains, and Loki and Mobius bring him to the TV to hopefully, to fix the time loom. One thing to note is during the scene where Sylvie makes the decision is she doesn't enchant him at all to see inside his thoughts, which she could have so easily have done. But at the same time, it's like what he was saying does make sense. He can make his own choices. If Sylvie's all about everyone giving free will, she should let the variants of He Who Remains have free will until they prove that they're going to be dangerous. I'm just saying. But I think there's a good chance that this one, he might, be a good variant. We just don't know. Of course, Sylvie does send Rainsail to the to the end of time because, I guess she thought that was the more fitting punishment, more fitting revenge than killing Rainsail, which she does kind of acknowledge to herself that she's envisioned thousands of ways of killing Rainsail, but she acknowledges that that's probably counterproductive, that won't get her anything. So she does that instead. Of course, whatever Rainsail Miss Minutes is going to get up to, I do not trust it. And apparently, there's a secret about Rainsail that Miss Minutes knows, and somehow I think it's connected to He Who Remains. I wonder, could Rainsail be a variant of He Who Remains? In which case, it would be She Who Remains. I do wonder if that's what they're going to be doing. Or maybe not. We have to wait and see for that. But you know what? Overall, it was a very good episode. I really enjoyed, Loki and Mobius basically going on basically a tourism kick through the Chicago World's Fair. They even stopped by the North Pavilion, or probably Norwegian, but like Mobius picked up that Loki was disappointed that he was not one of the statues there because they had Odin, Balder, and Sol. And like the last thing he said is, Sol's not even that tall. Which is just hilarious. But at the same time, you could tell that that Loki was almost masking some of it. Like you can kind of tell he almost kind of misses lots of that stuff too, which does make sense. That's what he's used to, his family, if you will. It is his family, not if you will. It is. But yeah, that is just something neat. And then of course there's a scene where they try a couple times to get in contact with He Remains and Rainsail. But anyhow, at the final time, what they do is Mobius finds a two-seater bicycle, and that's apparently we don't see them ride it, but that's apparently the mode of transportation through the rest of the episode, which I think that's just hilarious. I think we only get one scene of them jumping off of it, but I really wish we got a scene of them just riding it, because I think that would have been golden. But you know what? That's just my thoughts on this episode. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below, and as always, have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Have a good one. Bye! Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like, as well as subscribe to my channel and ring that bell to stay up to date on my latest content. Also, be sure to check out the link tree in the description, as well as any other links I have down there.